This election is likely to see the disappearance of even more moderates in the political spectrum. It's been a long trend in our politics from moving away from parties that were clustered around the middle to one that is on the left and one that is on the right. And we thought we might have seen the end of that story by about 2004, when there were just very few Republicans sitting in Democratic seats and very few Democrats sitting in Republican seats. There were about 15 Republicans who held seats that John Kerry had won in the 2004 election. Those 15 were nearly wiped out in the 2006 and 2008 elections. There are very few Republicans left who are in Democratic leading seats. It's true also in the Senate. If you look at the Senate, there are only 4 senators who represent seats that John Kerry won. So what's likely to happen in this 2010 election? Well, what we're going to see is now Democrats and Democratic moderates facing the same sort of pressure that Republicans saw in 2006 and 2008. There are a significant number of Democrats, over 80, which represent seats that George Bush won in 2004. And many of the seats that Democrats picked up in 2006 and 2008 are in danger in conservative places, and some long-time incumbents who have been holding conservative seats. What we will not see is Republicans gaining seats in many Democratic districts. We'll see some slightly Democratic seats go in the Republican direction, but it's very unlikely that Democrats will lose seats that are heavily Democratic, as Democrats sometimes hold on the Republican side. So I think the trend towards losing moderates will be even stronger, this time on the Democratic side. And at the end of the election, we may see numbers that are similar to 2004 on both sides, but we will see fewer of them in the middle.